Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a timeless love reading for the collective energies. If you happen to watch this video, there might be a message for you that you needed to hear. I'm doing this reading for the collective energy, a love reading for love and romance, and then I'm going to look into the 12 zodiac signs and see what specific messages about 2 or 3 minutes for each zodiac sign is coming up right now. And that is going to be about it. I hope that everyone is doing well. Thank you so much everyone for supporting my channel. Those of you who have been with me for a while, thanks so much for your continuous support. Or if you're new, welcome, and I hope that you like the kind of work that I do. If that's the case, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you like the work that I do, and let's start this reading. Let's be together in this journey. So with that, I'm gonna start the reading. Let's see what kind of messages we're gonna receive for the collective about love and romance, and then we'll get into 12 zodiac signs. Well, I see that some of you, I see for some, there is someone who's really dear to your heart. You might be missing them, or they might have been on vacation, or they're maybe gone for a little while. They might be, I don't know, like on a trip, or maybe it's a long distance relationship, or maybe for a little bit you are separated. But I see that you're in a relationship, you're together, but there is like a temporary separation. But you guys are, despite the separation, you are so much in each other's heart and soul. You're very, very connected. If you're in a relationship, I see that things are even moving forward in a better way. Things are going to be even better, and you dearly love each other. If you don't have any relationship at the moment, I see that someone is coming into your life, and this person is very close to you. Either they are in the same city, same town, maybe around you right now, or they just are a soulmate, and you will basically get to know them very quickly. And then when you know them, it feels like you knew each other for a long time. For a lot of you, I feel like this person is already in your life, or they're gonna enter very soon. I see some stomach problem for some of you. Maybe your person, maybe they have a stomach problem. Maybe they take pills for their stomach, or maybe they just had a surgery and they recovered. I see that for some, this person has just recovered. They had a broken leg as well. This is funny, but for some, I see that this person has a broken leg and they just recovered, or they had a difficulty in their life, not necessarily a broken leg, but they had a past relationship which was not successful, and they might be now in the process of finding themselves, trying to find themselves and trying to be on their feet again. They will be back on their feet again. It could be for some of you, it's your energy that you're trying to be on your feet again. If there was a relationship that you just ended, yeah, I see that for some of you there is a relationship someone just left in a car and they ended the relationship. Definitely for some, but again, beautiful starts, beautiful beginnings are coming, and your path will actually cross to a new path. Basically, this is something that you had a relationship that ended, but through the same place you find a new relationship. There is a new branch, so you don't need to go back all the way, or you don't need to start over. From where you are, there is going to be a new beginning with new people, with new energies. Something parallel has been happening. If your relationship was not going well, at the same time the universe was working on a new relationship for you, and now it's time that this person or this new relationship will come into your life, and you will find them, you will see them, you will have each other, you will find each other, which is actually great and very beautiful. For some of you, I see that your person, if you're female energy, I see them, they have a mustache or they have a facial hair. And that's very like present in their face. I think it's very like, I don't know, somehow it's maybe one of their something that is very pronounced in their appearance. They could be a horse sign or a goat sign, year of horse or year of goat. This person might love eating, and they might be a vegetarian. And they might have a baby, or they really love to have babies. They are, for some of you, it could be that they are a Gemini or they are Leo, and they love eating. They love eating food. They also love drinking. For some of you, I see they love Coca-Cola or Pepsi. They love soft drinks or soda, and this person drinks a lot. They are, but I see that they are in good shape. They exercise a lot. There was a woman that left their life pretty recently, and they don't care about her, but she's still thinking about them. So you might get pregnant with this person. And I see that definitely. I see the energy of a baby. If you are in a relationship already, I see pregnancy for you, and this pregnancy will happen very quickly, or maybe you find out you're pregnant when you're kind of far along, like you don't, like you find out you're pregnant maybe after like your 3 or 4 months, like pretty late. And I see a beautiful beginning for you too. Your person also they love children, and very quickly for some of you, I see being single, you jump into having a family, and your life gets really changed in a short period of time. As I said, from someone who was single, you tend to have a family. Maybe they are a Taurus, because I say this person loves eating and they enjoy good food. Venus is their sign. Someone might do an ultrasound. Maybe they work in a hospital. Maybe definitely I see a pregnancy for a lot of you. Definitely, like there is a pregnancy either for you, or you hear about someone's pregnancy quite soon, and it's a very healthy pregnancy. I have never seen such a ultrasound picture this vivid and this clear. There is a Pisces sign as well here. For you Pisces, you're going to secure love. Someone is coming into your fish tank, and they're going to stay. You might have been here lonely for a bit, or maybe you have been, some of Pisces, they have been lonely for a time, for a couple of maybe even months or years, and now I see that your fish tank is getting merged into the ocean. You get the freedom. Some energy is ending. When I'm doing this reading, it's close to the new moon in Cancer, and it depends when you're watching, but this is the beginning of the energies for a lot of us. So for Pisces, I also see a big change. You step into a new relationship. For some of you, you secure a relationship, you take it to the next level. There might be a new person coming into your life, or they could be a Pisces. Definitely for some female energies, look at this here. There is someone talking on the phone, someone who hasn't been in touch, you haven't been in touch with them. You will hear from them. They might give you a call, and you will have long conversations on the phone. And you might even move to somewhere, like leave to somewhere quiet. Maybe you're at work and you leave your desk, you go somewhere quiet to talk to them. There is a basket of goodies, maybe muffins, fruit, something. If there is, for some of you, this love happens in your neighborhood. This person might have moved to your neighborhood recently, and you might go and see them. It can be a co-worker. I don't know, the reading is telling me bring a basket of goodies for them if there is an occasion. If you can take, I don't know, some fruits, some maybe baked cookies to them, if you know them, if you have a crush on someone. And energy of Gemini is very strong for some of you. For some, I can see that your person might be working in a theater, or they are interested in those kind of arts, like maybe they are on the stage, they kind of perform, they write, they speak, they have a forum that they talk, maybe they have content, they're content creator. Again, I see that you might go on a movie, watch a movie together, and then again I see a lot of food. This person definitely loves eating. I see that some people have issues about their parents. Maybe your parents had an argue, or you hear about some problems in your parents' lives, or about a couple who are older than you. You might hear that they have problems, or they had a dispute and they're not speaking together. But I see that this couple, they tend to have this argument pretty frequently, so don't waste your time, don't be sad about it. There might be something that you need to do some prayer, specifically those countries that they have the moon lunar calendar, like I don't know, those calendars, maybe China or maybe even in some Arabic countries, there is some kind of religious practice that comes with a new lunar month, and you need to practice or you need to pray. It can be any practice, it can be any religion or any spiritual practices that you need to do with the new moon. Some of you might do meditations, some of you might start a new, I don't know, like practice. You might start going to the church, start some, I don't know, practices spiritually. But this is very, very good for you. It's a very good time to connect. It's a very good time to get rid of karmic energies around this new moon. Some woman is, I see a female energy who's thinking very hard about getting pregnant. Maybe they just lost a pregnancy, or there has been something that with the pregnancy is keeping their mind busy. Maybe they don't want to talk about the pregnancy to their parents or to their boss because they think that they might overreact, or maybe even their partner. But I see that it's okay and don't need to be worried. This is a healthy pregnancy. This is a very welcoming baby. So don't worry, just the anxiety that you have, and it's very, very much invalid. So you don't need to be worried about that. If you're an artist, I see someone might be worried about being pregnant because they're an artist and maybe they need to go on stage and they're worried that what will happen with their pregnancy. They might even be thinking about, unfortunately, terminating the pregnancy, but don't do that. Things will fall into the right place and you don't need to think about that. This is a blessing. This baby is a blessing and everything will fall in the right place. Someone is buying a bikini. Maybe someone buys a bikini on sale or something that they really enjoy, something that they really wanted for a while. Maybe the same design, you could never find it in stores, now you find it. Someone is going on vacation next to the beach, or heat is pushing you towards the pool, and some people are buying bikinis and swimming suits. I see someone is bored. I don't know, it depends on the Neptune as well. Tonight you might have very vivid dreams as well. Some people might be very sleepy and feel a little bit tired and lazy. Someone is telling you, or you're telling someone, that you're lazy. Don't be lazy. And I see that this person, I don't know, they have a sleeping problems. You need to solve that. Again, I see the energy of prayer. Someone is going on a hill or on a close to the ocean. I certainly see the ocean here, and someone is facing the ocean or facing the mountains, a jungle, somewhere in the nature, and they're praying or they're doing some yoga or spiritual practices. That's very, very good. I see a dog around them. There is a very loyal person around you. Your love life is going to be changed, and I see a miracle definitely in your love life. There is some things that you didn't expect is gonna happen by the end of the year. For a lot of you, there are changes in your love life that you didn't expect, and things are coming out of the stagnant energy. Definitely some people are getting to know their soulmates. The paths are crossing. Your path might be crossing with your soulmate. Many people might be experiencing or have been experiencing cuts in relationships. That's because new energies are coming. Specifically for air signs and specifically for Aquarius, I see a fast moving energy, something that is going to change your, again, love life very quickly in a positive way. I see money. Someone is attracting money and love like a magnet. There is a train that is going so fast, and as I said, things might change so fast that if you look back in 2 years, you are in a totally different place romantically, and you have a family, you have maybe even kids. If you were working, maybe you're now a stay-home mom or something like that. I see a lot of family commitments. And also a Scorpio is getting into trap. They are thinking of, there is a Scorpio who is hard to get to commit. If you have someone who's a Scorpio, they're getting ready for a commitment. With this new moon and with the nodes changing, shifting signs after about 18 months, a lot of things are going to change. Now the nodes, the north nodes and south nodes, they're going to be shifted into Aries, and this is going to bring a lot of changes. So they are leaving Taurus and Scorpio. So there's a lot of changes for Tauruses, Scorpios, and also for Aries people. And also for others, because it depends which house it is going to be in your birth chart, and if it's your 5th house or 8th house or 7th house, it's going to bring a lot of changes in romances and relationships for you. Someone is starting, I see someone has bought a land, or you might buy a land with your partner. It could also be that you start, like the land is just a sign. It's just a sign of like starting working on a land, starting a relationship, seeding, planting seeds in a land, in an empty land, and it's just like starting a relationship. And I see commitment. If you are getting, but be careful about Venus, because Venus is going to retrograde for 40 days, mid-July or end of July, and you need to be very careful. Don't commit to anything. Start maybe to know your person, to get to know yourself, your relationship, your feelings, analyzing, but don't commit. Don't have a wedding. Don't plan again commitment, and don't buy a big thing. Don't invest in houses or big markets. Be careful while Venus is retrograding. But I see that you get the reward of your hard work, specifically for patience that you had in your life, in your romances, in your basically relationships. You have been for some of you have been very patient. Someone might send you, again, I see a basket of fruits, a basket of cookies, maybe muffins, which is very thoughtful. And it's not like maybe in dollar amount, it's not too much, but it's a very nice gesture that will cheer you up. Or you might do this for someone and you'll cheer them up. Someone might, your person might have 2 dogs. I see 2 small dogs that they might have, or you have dogs together. Very fast and shifty energies are very, very quick. During this past year, it might have been a little bit difficult and slow. And now I see windy energies, like I see ocean, which is very windy. Big ships are in the ocean. Someone might go on a cruise. You might find someone on a cruise, or you might go by yourself and have a lot of fun. Actually, this might be very, very good for you, or it can be just energetically. I see the cruise ship, which is your life, your ship of your life is now in open waters. Before it was kind of stagnant. Maybe you were just in a lake waiting, and now your ship is moving full speed in the waters, in the open waters. And I see winds, I see excitement, I see a lot of changes. But again, be careful about commitments. Be careful about movements of Venus, which is retrograding. This is something that everyone needs to pay attention before they commit into a relationship. Definitely, I see a family. You will have a family. You will have children, or your partner might have children, and you will have busy life. I mean, if your schedule is going to be changed. I see 2 people are arguing. Stop arguing during these 2 weeks, specifically at work. People might be, because as I said, we are experiencing a lot of shifts in the energies, and people might be behaving differently. Someone is buying a big TV. I see letter V and letter I next to each other. I see letter K. There are 2 people talking. They're sitting at a table and they are talking. 2 people are dancing. And again, I see lovers that are saying goodbye. Maybe someone is going to work and they come back at night, or maybe they're just going on a trip. And like I said, it's a heartful like goodbye, but it's not a long situation. Again, I see people are dancing. For a lot of you, there's celebrations, but again, as I said, don't make any commitment or don't make anything finalized during Venus retrograde. Someone is a night person. Maybe there is a night, so your person might be a night person, or maybe you have been spending a lot of time at night chatting, and maybe spending time on the internet. Maybe by the time they're gone, or they're they're far from you. You spend a lot of time chatting, using the social media. Someone is getting their needs done. That's actually very, very nice. For there is a return, or there is some celebration that everyone I see some members of the family are all getting ready, like everyone goes to get a pedi or a manicure. Everyone goes together. You might go back visit your homeland. For some of you, I see some happiness. Someone is very, very happy, and I saw that one more time. What is showing me is that someone is running and like with a lot of joy next to the ocean, and they're yelling, they're laughing, there's laughter, they're even maybe crying out of happiness. For some of you, I see that maybe there is the ashes of someone who passed, and they are putting it in an ocean or somewhere in the nature, and they're doing it very happily. Like maybe this person, this was their will, this was their what they wanted, and this is actually being done. I can tell you that this person who passed is very happy, is in a very good place. Someone is buying a piano, or they're moving a piano, either they're buying or they're selling. It's a heavy piano. For some, it's the only thing that they had, or they need to. Maybe someone passed away and they're selling their piano. And this person who passed away, they are really watching who will get their piano and which home, which house their piano is gonna be there. That was nice. That was interesting. Okay, that was the general message. Now I'm going to start for each zodiac sign and see what specific messages we are going to have for each zodiac sign regarding love and relationship, regarding romance, starting with Aries. Aries, I start with you. What do we need to know for Aries? Wow, beautiful start, beautiful. Again, this is some kind of magic. I see like a magical phone call, something that someone calls you and you're like, oh my god, the magic, the wish coming true. Someone is coming who's either very charismatic, someone is coming, or something goes in a way that you loved it, you wanted it, you were planning and you were waiting for such a long time that now you have been waiting, your eyes have been waiting for that message. Your eyes have been waiting for that person, for the call, for the number, for the, I don't know, to see them. And this is great. Again, a lot of energies, Aries, as I mentioned, is changing for you. This is going to bring a lot of good energy into your life. But again, be careful. Don't overreact. Don't go very quickly. Don't make a decision. Don't finalize anything very quickly. I see that you will be spending a lot of time on the phone. There is a Pisces probably, or a Scorpio that I can see. But I see big eyes. Maybe your person has big black eyes or dark eyes, but you have been waiting for this. Very fantastic. This is a very, very good news for you. Someone who really wanted, someone who you can't believe is coming, and this is something you can't, as I said, believe, and brings a lot of joy into your life. Taurus, wow, this is fantastic. I see travel and trip for you. Your person might be from somewhere like another nation, another geography, or you might have moved somewhere and that's where you could find love. Or maybe you moved for a different reason, but now you will find love and you will stay there. This is a place that you can build your family. If you were thinking about going back to where you originally came from, you won't, because this is the place that you are going. And again, I see your energy with the water. You're finding your destination. Now I see that you have a campus, and that's showing you the right way. For some of you, maybe you had a past relationship that didn't go well, and now either you know how to behave, you know how to handle a relationship. You had lessons from that relationship that was not meant for you to stay, and you guys had to stay together for a while, and now there was a separation for a reason, because you both got trained and now you each have new relationships. There is fruits, and I see maybe you're eating too much. I talked about the Taurus, that maybe your person is a Taurus as well, but I see you both enjoy good food, good company, good weather. You are on the right path, and again I see a very, very good love and romance for you. Like your love life is moving in the right direction. Gemini, look how beautiful these are. Someone has gone, someone has left, and you're still maybe thinking about them. You have mixed feelings about this person. Sometimes you're like, oh, it's better than it's ended. Sometimes you're like, I still miss them. But a new love is coming. I see your heart is now beating for someone else. The previous person's role or their path, they're just getting faded and more faded and more faded in your life, and you're letting in new people. You might even have dates that you go and see new people. Definitely you'll be into a unity. You will have another person. It's not your past person, it's not your previous, it's not your ex, because they are moved on. And I see that there is a ghost that you think about. They don't exist, they're gone, and you're just thinking that they might come back, but they're completely out. And there is a new love, there is a new relationship. If you work, it could be at your workplace, or if you study, it could be where you study at school, that there is this new person that you will see them, you will start having them. Cancer, something is again moving, fast moving energy for you. I see that you are on a rolling ball and you're going full speed. I see good changes in your love life, or either it has been started or it will be started. If you don't have anyone in your life right now, someone is coming to you full speed. They could be a very spiritual person. You might have a spiritual alignment with this person, or you might see them, or you might get to know each other in a church, or someone who people go for spiritual practices. Again, for all the signs that I have seen so far, I see big changes coming. For Cancer, this new moon is in your sign, is in Cancer, and you get something relieved from your shoulder. If it's a past relationship, even if it's debts, if it's karmic debts, it's going to be removed. And I see that things are rolling for you. People who have passed away from the other side are going to send you signals. They're going to give you hints, or maybe they are sending you someone. Your prayers are heard. And again, I see a little ghost. Maybe someone who has passed is giving you some indication. Your guides are very present as well, and they might give you some guidance, as I said. Leo, well, I definitely see a gentleman. For those of you who are a female energy, I see two male energy interested in you. One is, they're very opposite, but they're each unique in a sense. One of them is very kind, giving you flowers, giving you cookies, and very loving, and very expressive. But the other person is like kind of Scorpio. They are very down to, like they're in it, like they're not expressing that much, but you also have feelings for them. You have more feelings for the second person, who's a little bit more quiet, maybe a little bit more older, or maybe they behave a little bit more mature. You are more into that person. But the other person, who might be younger or more expressive, is just around you. You have they're more around you often. They just call so many times. You have to choose. Each one is unique in a way, but they are very, very different. It's up to you who want to pick, but your love life will be busy, Leo, and you can listen to your sun, moon, and rising, and there might be messages for you in each of them. So you have to choose, my dear Leo, depending on who you want to be with and who you feel closer to. Virgo, someone is coming from a journey. Some new person is merging in your life, and or you have a new relationship, a new type of relationship with your friend, with your loved one. You will renew, maybe even some of your someone might even renew their vows, and they start something fresh. There is someone who, I see a female energy who is entering your life, not necessarily being your lover, but this person gives you a lot of feedback, a lot of maybe guidance about your love life. Maybe this is your therapist, your mother, your best friend, and this person gives you a lot of guidance. They can be your love partner, but this also can be someone who's unique and you adore them. You will really learn a lot from this. You feel very, very comfortable. This person is a great match for you, and they bring so much in your life. and they can be a teacher, educator, a professor, someone who has a higher ranking job. Libra, well, I see a childish energy for you. Your person could be a Leo, or in the Leo season that we are now, you might find something that cheers up you so much. It warms up your heart. For you, there might be pregnancy, there might be news about your children. You might find out that you are pregnant, or someone around you is expecting, and I see the energy of children and also energy of pets. Your friend or your person, your love life is going to be with someone who's very loyal, very warm, very generous, very kind, and again very loyal. They're gonna be stick around you. This person might be a dog walker, or you might see them while you go walk your dog. But I see that this cheers you up. I see a lot of happiness, but again, try not to get too excited and secure the relationship, or get into commitment, or get married. Just try to experience. Give yourself, everyone, a 40-day time till Venus finishes the retrograde and comes out, and then you can, during this time, you can kind of see how things are going, and then you can make a decision if you want to move forward with this person or not. Scorpio, wow, I see a get together. You might find your person at work. I see that you are having lunch with this person. It's either at work or at a ceremony, a hotel, a conference. Everyone is maybe in a restaurant. You're sitting around a table. I see around maybe 7 to 8 people sitting, and it could be a little get together, a family reunion as well. And maybe you find your person over there, or there is someone who's talking in the family that you might even announce. There's an announcement in the family. Some of you will have a bigger family. Your family is going to grow. You might go back to your hometown and see your parents, your loved ones, and maybe you share the news that you have someone that you would like to maybe introduce to them. Very good energies. As you see, it's very light, it's very beautiful. Scorpio, your friend, if your person might be at work, so I see that you will sit in the same place together at a table. It can be at the cafeteria at work, it can be at a cafe, restaurant, but you will even, maybe you will have shared friends that you both know, or people that you both know. Sagittarius, your wishes are coming true. I see a beautiful halo around your head, and this could be a wedding, a like signal or a sign for you getting married and getting committed. I see you also spending a lot of time on the phone, like the Aries. You're spending a lot of time on the phone. You are doing some kind of, I don't know if you're taking makeup classes, hairdresser, hair stylist, something. Maybe your person is a hairstylist, makeup artist, or maybe you are, or you're changing your hair style. Maybe you hear about from your lover or from your person. You hear an important message while you are in a beauty salon, or maybe you're doing your hair. Your person might be interested in astrology, or maybe they are again someone who travels a lot, or you might be traveling a lot. Big changes in your life is coming as well, Sagittarius, and this is actually very, very positive for you. You might get a committed relationship. Capricorn, wow, try not to drink so much. I see you're partying. You are doing so much fun, or you're trying to do so much fun. Your person might be someone who loves partying a lot, loves going out, hiking. They love the nature. They might do this, how can I say, like group activities. Very active. Your person might be an Aries, maybe, or a Gemini, or a Leo, and they are very, very active. I see you get with them. You might need to spend more time outside. Maybe your weekends are now always on the road. You're getting out. Your life is changed. There might be also children. You might get involved with children. You might also have pregnancy news. As I said in the beginning, for some of you, it's very, very pronounced and very present. But I see very happy energy. There is also someone that you might be rescuing. Your person might be in a rescue team, in a first responder, works in a hospital. I see that they're rescuing people, or they're serving people somehow. Maybe they're in a medical field, or they're a coach, very active, and they have nice physics. That was for Capricorn. And then Aquarius. What for Aquarius do we need to know? I see a beautiful wave. Something is hitting to your window. Like somewhere maybe it's raining so hard, or the climate in your life is changing. I feel the energy of wind and rain hitting to the windows, and this brings you a little bit of maybe anxiety, but in general it feels very good. Your energy is very pronounced and very present, Aquarius. Your energy of the wind, your freedom. Some of you are getting the freedom that you wanted. Some of you are getting intimate with someone. Very hot intimacy I can see for some of you. Your person might be very I don't know, they care about cleaning. They might be very OCD sometimes, or you might be a little bit OCD, and there are things that you need to clean from the past. There are residues from your past relationships or past life that you need to clean around this full moon. Do some kind of rituals to get rid of the pieces and bits of the past. And that's what I can see with the new moon. You have to do, you have to clean. I see that big massive wave that comes and soaks the window and cleans the window. You know, when they wash the windows, they kind of, there's this big water, wave of water or pressure washing. I see washing, pressure washing, and they need to clean. So definitely new energies are coming for you. And now the last but not least, let's see for Pisces, what do we need to know? Wow, Pisces, I see a Scorpio here, or I see a Cancer sign. Someone is bringing heavy energy here, like they come with the to stay. Some of you are securing, some of you are, I see union, definitely. I see two people wrapped in a blanket together, and I see the energy of finally. I see the word like finally. After all this, finally we got together. Finally, it's my time. And two people are wrapped in a blanket together, and I see victory sign for them. I see a beautiful peacock. You guys are going to, if you have someone who you love or they love you, if you have a crush, you're gonna get together after a lot of I don't know, like troubles, a lot of up and downs, a lot of failures, maybe even many times that you got disappointed. But I see you together. The universe will wrap you together in a blanket, and you'll be yours. You guys will be yours. You belong to each other, and if they belong to you and you belong to them, no one can separate you. And this is what that you will be celebrating, a celebration for you. This is very deep relationship, and it's really karmic. And I see a beautiful peacock who's protecting you, and there are signs from the universe that you might know that you guys belong to each other. Well, everyone, thank you so much for your attention. I hope that you liked this coffee cup reading for love and romance. Thank you so much, and until the next time, stay blessed.